What is going on, guys? It is your boy DFastX. I'm so sorry for not posting as much lately. I've been so busy with college and stuff, and I haven't seen any latest films for a while because I was going to go see Man and Web a few weeks ago, but I've been hearing a lot of bad reviews about that film, so I will give you my review of it later on in the year. But however, I did get the chance to see Dune Part 2, so this is my review of it. Before we get into the video, if you're new to hear some more exciting videos, new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, click the icon, and drop a like. Let's start right through it. So I went to see this film at the big IMAX, and all I got to say, guys, I absolutely enjoyed it. Dune Part 2 was absolutely amazing. Guys, I gotta say, I was really impressed with Dune Part 2. And in my opinion, was way better than Part 1. Not saying Part 1 is bad, but I'd say this is way better. But Part 2 was way better. So this is the continuation after the first one, where Paul Atreides and his mother has now joined the Freedom Fighters, take back the revenge on the Spice Squad or invasion, because they're obviously trying to track down Paul Atreides and his mom and all that. Because in the first one, his dad is killed, played by Oscar Isaac, and now this continues on where he joins the Freedom Fighters, and he also has to train how to actually become one as well. So this was a really, really good, strong one, I gotta say. And in this movie, there's a lot of action in this. Like the action in this movie was really good. That it actually is really worth watching on the big IMAX. Like it's absolutely amazing. And so the story goes on. Paul Atreides trained to be the Freedom Fighters and stuff, but we also get to see what the Spice is doing as well. Like obviously Dave Bautista is back in this. And also, who also joined us in this movie was Austin Butler. I forget the character's name because I'm very bad at the characters' names, unfortunately. But Austin Butler, who played Elvis in 2022 movie, but he does appear in this movie. And I gotta say, when you see Austin Butler's character in this, he is crazy. He is a crazy psychopath character. Like when you watch it, you feel like he's actually just a crazy person to like deal with. Like, oh my good lord. Like guys, if you haven't seen Dune Part 2, I recommend you go see it now. Because it's so freaking good. Like, this is so far this year we've got a really good movie. Like, this is really worth watching in the cinema. Like, it's a really good sci-fi movie. Like, as I said on my Letterboxd as well, if there's any production company going for like to make a sci-fi spin-off, whatever, I highly recommend you study Dune, because they did a perfection job with this movie, with the details, the cinematography, the visual effects, everything was really good and stuff. So the story continues on with Paul, and the Freedom Fighters taking back their land and stuff, and so he teams up with Zendaya's character. Forget her name now again but at least this time now that they actually showed her more often in this one compared to Part 1, because Part 1 they only showed like towards the ending, that's all, or like in Paul's nightmare scene, that's all it is. But this one they showed a lot of her in it, which is really good, I thought. Also Stellan Skarsgård appears as the main big villain, but really I think they kind of just wasted his villain, really. But the real villain of this is Austin Butler. Like, he really is the main villain of this whole movie, in my opinion. But a story is on where Paul then towards the end of it, Paul has to kind of makes his own decision in this as well, because I think his mother takes a kind of like a witch kind of potion, whatever it is, in the start of it. Now I'm not gonna say spoil much of it. That's all I'm gonna say. What happens to her, but just watch to see. Just watch to see what happens to her all. But also Florence Pugh appears in this movie, and Christopher Walken as well, and they're really good. They're really good in this movie. Like, Florence Pugh is an excellent actress. Like I see her in Oppenheimer, I see her Elena Belova in Black Widow. And like, now I haven't seen her in much movies, but I will be watching more of her movies very soon, like Little Women, other ones like Fighting with the Family, I think, with The Rock in it, and others as well. But Florence Pugh is such a great actress, and like, she's really good, like, you know. And her character in this was really good as well. Christopher Walken as well, he was really good. Really, absolutely, like, all the casts were brilliant. Everyone was just really brilliant. Now, the visual effects and the cinematography, all that. Let me just tell you this: absolutely amazing. Like it's absolutely like it has literally the best VFX and CGI that I've ever seen in a movie. Like this is the proper sci-fi stuff we need. Like we like a lot of the sci-fi we kind of see, like no, like I know for example Star Wars, all that, they're great, but like this is deeper, darker kind of sci-fi stuff that we kind of want to see. Like the CGI is just incredible. And like, guys, I'm having a lot of high hopes for this film, but I highly recommend you go see Dune Part 2 this weekend because it's absolutely brilliant. But so overall, guys, I absolutely enjoyed this movie, and I cannot wait to see more parts of the next The Dune franchise because it's getting that good. And now, I want to say that to Timothée Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet in this movie is fucking incredible. Like his performance is so brilliant that if he's going for a superhero role, they need to give him a really good script because he just delivers his character as Paul Atreides so perfectly. Like everything about his performance, the acting, everything, it's just perfection. Really, really good. And like Timothée Chalamet, he deserves an award. He deserves an award for that movie. Like obviously not now because of the Oscars are coming out this week. But in the future, give that man an award because he's absolutely incredible. But overall, guys, I absolutely enjoyed Dune Part 2, and I'm giving this a 9 out of 10, 5 stars. Guys, it's in cinemas right now. Go watch it. You will absolutely enjoy it. Just make sure you watch Part 1 before you watch Part 2 if you're ones who have not seen the Dune franchise. So that is my review of Dune Part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Now, as I said at the start of my video, that I will be doing my review of Madam Web later on in the year. But I will be back with my reviews for X-Men 97 and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So stay tuned for more video, guys. Smash the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and drop the likes. And I'll see you next time. Peace.